both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Trying to find room. It's Sampson. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball. Fresh center down for the offense. First down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers.
The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Past the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. It's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To the air, it's Hawkins. Grab behind the line, it's Williams.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Aggies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Direct snap to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run, it's Sampson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. This week, the quarter breaker, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain for him. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Will not be brought down. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Aggies come up the line to crank the tempo up here. He escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he will not get there. The gamble doesn't work. They still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's swallowed up at the line. He could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Sampson.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the
touchdown, Aggies. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And it's a bunch formation. Tailback takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Some hard running there for a tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. And the Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Sampson. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick and be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends him up first down at the 33. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. The pocket breaking down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now to try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Picked up by by one of the blockers. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The sack sets up 2nd down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. To put them on top now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the deep.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll be brought down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moved to the 45. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball into coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. On the move now. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Incompletion makes it second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks it in the clear.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running through the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Hardy. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Has the 1st down and more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he's got it again. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll test the right side here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And the single back takes the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.